That's large. I honestly thought I was stuck. But that's fighting different. Strawberry lemonade. It's a drink of champions. Or mediocre YouTube fishermen. Actually, no. Take that back. A drink of champions is Milo's tea. And anything with this label on it is a drink of champions. Sorry, but this is the best tea on the planet. Anyway, up here on the crappie spot, it's been about a week since I've been out fishing because I had a minor foot injury. Pulled a muscle in my foot and couldn't walk hardly at all. And on top of that, weather's just been about as moody as my ex. But again, we're up here on the crappie spot, and I'm debating on whether I want to fish it because we got like 10 to 14 mile per hour winds, which is really fast. I'll have to use some heavier jig heads, but I don't know. Okay, so we're not in the crappie spot. I sit there for a little while and watched the wind, and it just never did die down. So we're in the Farm Creek. And where did I put my hoodie? Because it is really windy and really freaking cool. Like, not cold, but it's a little nipply. So I'm gonna get a couple of baits, get my muck boots, because I know it's swampy down there, and see if we can catch something real quick, because I've only got about an hour and a half. And let's see, I'm not using my actual crappie rods. I feel like I've been neglecting this rod for a while, but Dobyns Fury 661 Shimano Noski 8-pound braid. Ooh. This water is a little bit dirty, so I'm gonna stick to the brighter colors, and hopefully, oh, there's fish right off of the bat. What are you? Because you, dude, are you serious? Are you serious? Chill, 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 chill. On the 6 cents Divine, no, Pecos, 6 cents Pecos, friggin' monster crappie. Like, that's every bit of 12 inches. Hey. Woo. But that was twas a good one. Twere a good one. Another one. Pays to know a creek fairly well. And this one, something, it has had, dude, chill for a minute. This one has had lampreys on it. Ow. This one has had lampreys on it. You can see that little bite mark there and one there. I brought down some crappie magnets and stuff like that to mess around with. I have a really bad habit of checking my drag every time I cast out, or just about every time I cast out. But yeah, I brought down some local brand, I guess you could say, baits and some crappie magnets play around with, see what all they want. And the thing about these 6 cents Pecos baits is, yes, these are actual little paddle tail swim baits, but they're flimsy enough you can work them like a Bobby Garland just to get that tail to bouncing. Oh, Jeez. Maybe I'll be able to catch that in my thing when I go to edit this video. But that crappie hit so hard. There we go. Maybe it's just because this creek's kind of dirty, but crappie in here are a lot slimier. Fish. I was a little unsure, but oh, dude. Dude. I was a little bit unsure about that spot over there. But look at this freaking... Do you see that? Do you freaking see that? Do you see that? Another just straight up mondo. Douche. Well, it is the next day, and plans have changed a little bit. I was going to go out to Chickamauga Lake to one of my crappie spots out there, but work sucked, so I'm a little bit more limited on time, so we're back up here in the crappie spot. And no real rhyme or reason why I'm going to fish this, but just to see what's in here, just to catch a fish and wind down a little bit. Anyway, let's get down to the water. I've got a little 64th ounce head with a red trout magnet on from whenever the last time was I was fishing. Yesterday? Actually, whenever the last time was that I actually used this rod. Hell, that was quick. Chill, Spazzaroni. Well, first fish of the day. Big old mean. I seen him swirl on it down there at that little rock. All right, let's get back up here where the rocks are a little bit more stable. And like right there. That's large. I honestly thought I was stuck. But that's fighting different. Okay, that's because it's a monster skipjack. Oh shit. Well, it came off, and he's down there doing skipjack things. I almost snagged it in the butt. He's stunned a little bit, but he'll be alright. And there he goes. Hey, we caught a crappie. Beast. You kind of funky looking. Almost like you're deformed, like you got a humpback. Let's get a picture real quick if my phone will work. Yeah, you look almost like you got a little humpback. Other than that, it looks healthy. Hey, we finally caught a fish. It's been a fairly hot minute. firmly believe that it's this high pressure that we got from this rain that's moving in. Ooh, belly flop. Apologies. That was out of nowhere. I didn't even know you was on. You should chill for a second. Sometimes you have to apply the cream into your hoodie method when they don't want to chill out with the shush method. Finally, chill home. Was it you that's down there aggravating the snot out of me, biting the tails off all of my baits? That's nicer. And that was immediate too. One of them big old spastastic bluey gills. Look at me trying to lift this tiny little thing. Beast. I kind of wonder where those skipjack went to. Of course, they're going to follow the shad wherever the shad went to. So that could be upstream, it could be downstream, it could be across the creek. And we've got another. Seriously, y'all both the most aggravatingest daggum fish. Got us another slab donkey. I'll say it once, I'll say it again. I love catching me some catfish. I love targeting catfish. There's nothing like seeing a broom handle of a pole stuck down in the rocks being turned into a pretzel when a big old catfish takes off on it. And that is one reason why catfish are my favorite. But crappie are slowly, well, I ain't gonna say slowly. Will y'all shut up? Crappie are quickly climbing that ladder. Seriously, geese, shut up. Y'all are worse than the break room at work. Oh, shoot. I am very sorry, crappie. I just slammed you against that rock because I honestly thought you were a leaf. I'm pretty sure this is the smallest crappie that I've ever caught in my entire life. That's an aquarium-sized crappie. I don't even know where that landed. That's nicer. And that was just out of nowhere too. Didn't even let me know you was wanting it. Oh, that figures. That figures. That explains a lot. Look here. You're fun every now and then, but not all the time. Leave me alone. Not really, because, I mean, it's a fish that I caught, but leave me alone. You was out of nowhere. I just seen my line start doing the twitch thing, going in the opposite direction of what I was thinking it was going. And yeah, today was a huge transition from catching those monster Farm Creek crappie to these little dinky ones. But you got to understand something. I'm about catching numbers of fish, not necessarily the size. Now, if I can catch numbers of big fish, that's even better. But I will take a day of a bunch of little fish over a day of maybe 1-2 big ones. Well, as you can tell, the skies have turned a dreary shade of gray because the storms are finally rolling in, and the bite has pretty much died off completely. Like, I wasn't even getting pestered by those gold shiners, which is saying something because they almost never leave you alone. But anyway, I'm gonna call it quits and head to the house to get this edited and dread work tomorrow. Anyway, if you like the video, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Hit the notification bell so that YouTube notifies you whenever I upload a video. My door is locked. Dang it. Anyway, till next time.